Good morning. Today we open. That's our theme. And it's going to be a lovely, lovely practice. Sending you so much love and so much light and energy from the lake today. Can you believe it's Saturday? Nearly finished. Meet on the mat. And this time we're going to start sitting. Okay, so hopefully you're in a nice, comfortable seat now and ready to go. Well done getting up to do this on your Saturday morning or whenever you turned it on and press play. It's such a good thing to do. Give yourself this time. So let's start with lovely centering breaths here. We're going to open with the breath. We're going to find the natural breath first of all. Can you feel how is your breath right now? Okay. It might be very light or you might be going, is it okay or whatever, just let that be. And see if you can, very slowly as you exhale, slow it down a little. And then as you inhale next time, we're going to feel like that we really try and expand our breath. Inhaling a deeper, fuller breath in. And as we exhale, slow it all the way down to that lovely pause at the end. All right, keep going with that. Do two more like that. And as you breathe in, see if you can, on the next breath, concentrate on a sense of spaciousness in the ribs, in the chest, that you're creating space from within. And as you exhale, you release tension, creating space maybe in the shoulders and the jaw. Keep going with that breath. Keep bringing that breath with you. You're taking your hands now, bringing them to the heart center in your Namaste Mudra. And then with the wave of your inhale, you're going to stretch up to the sky. Release the hands down as you exhale. Lovely. And two more like that. Excellent. The next time you come all the way down, we're taking the right hand onto the ground and the left hand we're just going to stretch and the side body. Breathing into the side body and then bringing it back to center and all the way over to the other side. See if you make space at the waist. I think when we practice, we're more grounded and we're more kind of aware of our own boundaries, but we're also be able to be more open because of that maybe. We're going to take the right hand and place it on either the right knee or across onto the left knee and stretch the left hand up to the sky and just circle it around and come into a lovely twist, a little bit closed, a little bit tight, just to feel that. And then release off it back to the center. Same on the other side, left hand onto the knee or onto the right knee and right hand up and around as we turn and twist and squeeze in the tummy. And then exhale and open back to center, release back to center. Very lovely. Okay, so from here, let's stretch out the legs. Woo! My toes in the grass. Give the toes a wiggle. And then circle the ankles. And you'll notice that when we circle the ankles sitting, you probably feel it in the legs as well. We're opening up all the joints. Only to as much as they should be. Yoga is the middle path as well. Too flexible is not good. Too stiff is not good. So where is your Goldilocks point today? And then from here, we're going to bend both knees and slide them back in towards us. Okay, maybe we bring them all the way together. And if you are sitting on the chair, I should come down at this point. We're sitting on the floor. Move my towel. We're going to see if we do a little boat just to challenge ourselves here, because we are at the lake, yeah? Taking one leg up, and the other leg up. Maybe that doesn't work for you, just walk the legs back as far as they go and maybe just hover them there. If you're feeling okay, open up the heart, shoulders back and down. If you're not, you come into, feet down and stretching everything out. Lovely. Then bringing both hands to the legs and releasing back down again. We're going to move on to all fours. And building on what we were doing the last few days, getting into table. Don't forget your froggy fingers. Stretching the spine nice and long here. We'll exhale, arch up into our cat. And then inhale into our cow. Lovely stretch on the belly and squeeze on the back. Off you go, a couple of those. Where can you create space in the spine? Just exploring the movement. And then the next time you come into your cow pose, your sit bones have risen up into the air, your chest is pointing out in front. You're going to curl your toes, slide your bum back, and stretch from your fingers to your hips. It's like a cross between a downward dog and a hare pose. Lovely. Now when you're ready, coming back up. Curling, keeping those toes curled under, and let's lift off into our downward dog and paddle out the legs. Woo. All right, we're going to walk the feet up into the center of the mat, if we can, yeah. And then bend the knees, walk the hands back to the feet, and we're in our forward fold. Bend the knees a little bit more, hands to the heart. Lift the chest, or you can put the hands on the legs if you like, on the knees, and stretch up, all the way up, hands up to the sky, and then releasing back down by the sides into our mountain pose. And we're back in our mountain pose, standing on our 2 feet. Lovely. Not too bad for a Saturday morning. And then from here, let's give it a little shake out, shaking out the hands, shaking out one leg, shaking out the other leg. All right, we're going to keep moving. So let's come to the top of the mat, or somewhere where you have space to step back. Spread out your toes, come into your mountain pose. Little softness in the knee, length through the spine, and think about creating openness as we move. We're going to come into a little bit of a sun salute here. So, woo, sun salute. Bringing the hands together at the heart. Bend the knees to sit in a little, and as you inhale, stretch up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands come back down through the center line. Bend the knees a lot and fold forwards and down, fingertips to the floor. Step the right leg back, let the knee come down. Lift up through the hands. As you exhale, you bring your hands back down onto the floor, and you're curling the toes to step back into plank, or you can keep the knee down if you need to. I know it's a little bit more difficult, but see how we go. Breathe in. And as you exhale, your knees, your chest, and your chin are coming down. So let the sit bones rise and coming down onto your knees, chest, and chin. Release onto your belly. Inhale. Then you lift your heart and wave at the earth. Lift the hands. Cobra. Hands to the floor. Curl the toes and push up and back into downward dog. And if you're finding this is too dynamic, just take it easy. Just you know this the way we were doing it the other day. So paddling out the feet here, but you can always come into your table and step forward from there. So still with us, keep breathing. And then from here, the right foot is going to come up the mat. So again, left knee can come down first, and then the right knee leg steps up to you. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release both hands to the floor. Curl the toes on the back and step forwards. Lovely. And we're into our forward fold. Bend the knees a little, hands to the heart, push with the feet and lift up. Shoo! Into your, Maisie, like a volcano. Hands to the heart, bend the knees and fold forwards and down. Forward fold. Now left leg's coming back, the knee down, the toes out, and inhale and stretching up. And then both hands down to the mat, curl the toes and step in, back. Again, you can leave the knee down, step back. Yeah. The weight is forwards in the body, so plank or half plank. From here, as we exhale, we're going to lower down. So knees, chest and chin, and down to the mat. Release the feet and the hips. Lift the heart. As you exhale, lengthen and lower. And then pushing all the way up and back into our downward facing dog. Now we're bringing our left leg up the mat. So right knee can come down. And we're stretching up to the sky. Lovely. Both hands down to frame the front foot. Curl the toes on the back and step forward. Hands to the heart. And when you're ready, pushing up. Okay, and then hands to the heart. And there was a full sun salute. Yeah, and 21st of June is the summer solstice. It's also World Yoga Day. So very exciting. And a good day to be doing sun salutes. All right, let's go again. We're going to take the hands, do a little bit of movement here. Take the hands up to the sky and then circle the hands down and sit into our chair. Inhale the hands out to the front. Exhale, bring the hands back to the center and push off as we inhale, up we go again. All right, so hands coming down to the heart, sitting into our chair. As we inhale, they open. As we exhale, the hands back to the heart and inhale, up you come. Circling them out as you exhale, sitting into your chair, hands to your heart. And then inhaling out, exhaling back, inhaling up, and exhaling back down to the heart. So we're going to see if we can bring that breath with our sun salute now. So as we inhale to stand tall, and we're going to exhale, bend the knees a little, so sit in. Inhale, push off with the hands all the way up to the sky. You can circle them all the way around. Bend your knees, sit in, hands to your heart. And then fold forwards from there. Sit bones rise and the hands release down to the floor. The right leg back. As we inhale, we're letting that knee come down. We're inhaling the arms up. And we're exhaling the hands back down again. Curl the toes on the back and step back, or you can leave it lifted, leave them lowered. Inhale in our plank or half plank, and exhale our knees, chest and chin down to the floor, and release. And inhale, lifting up through the heart. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Curl the toes, push up and back. Don't worry if you miss bits or you miss the breath. All right, we'll take a breath in and out there just to catch up. And then we're going to use the inhale to step forward with the right leg. All the way up. And then the exhale, hands to the floor. Curl the toes and stepping forwards. Inhale, hands to the heart and all the way up. Exhale, both hands sliding down through the center. And all the way to our forward folds. Inhale our left leg back, knee down, toes out. Inhale all the way up and exhale, hands back down again. Stepping back into your plank pose. Take a breath in and plank. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Release. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen and lower. And then pushing up and back. Take a breath in if you need to here. And then a breath out. And as you inhale, your left leg is coming forwards up your mat. Right knee down. And the arms all the way up. Exhaling both hands down to the ground. Curl the toes and stepping forwards. Bend the knees, hands to the heart and pushing all the way up. And stretching up to the sky. Lovely. That was our second one. We're going to do one more round. We'll fit one more round in. But if you feel like now I've had enough, come down to child's pose and we'll meet you there. Or just do a little bit more of the other lovely movements that we've been doing. Okay, but we'll see if you're up for it. Another one. This one we're going to throw in some more things for the bouncy people. Yeah? So inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart, folding forwards and down. Right leg back. This time, option to keep that knee lifted, a bit more dynamic. Stretching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, both hands all the way down. Step back. Breathe in. And exhale, coming down. Knees, chest, chin, and slide through. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Push up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg forward. This time, see, can we keep that left knee lifted? Woo, woo, woo. Oh. And then both hands down to the mat. Stepping forwards, hands to the heart, bend the knees and inhale, lift. And exhale, hands to the heart, folding forwards and down. Step back with the left leg. That's it, knee lifted. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down, stepping back. Take a breath in. And exhale, knees, chest and chin. And sliding through on your belly. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, and as you inhale, left leg forwards. Knee lifted. And stretching up to the sky. Gorgeous. And then both hands down, stepping forwards, up the mat into our forward fold. Bring the hands to the heart, bend the knees. Inhale and lift. Whew. We're back up at the top of our mountain. Very good. So from here, we're nearly done. Doing great. We're going to come into our mountain pose. Nicely warmed up body. Hands are on the hips this time. We're going to peel the right heel off the mat. So the weight is in the left. Oh, I'm wobbling in the wind. That doesn't bode well for my tree pose. And then we can work with the hip there to open out through the hip a little bit and then kickstand that leg in here. Or we can take it up, balance, pick something to gaze at, catch the leg and draw it all the way up into the chest. There's no cheating to having a wall there if you have a wall, yeah? You can do that to play. Slide your hand down into your ankle, lift it leg up and see, does it sit onto the thigh? Now if you put it here and it's sliding down and it's going to push onto your knee, then just place it on your calf instead. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Lovely. And then grow in our tree. I'm here. Lovely. And then bringing hands down to the chest. Whichever version you're in. Going back to the center. Release. Notice the difference in the right leg and the left leg. And then let the weight come into the right leg and just take the left heel up, hands on the hips. Give that little move there. Kickstand that foot. And maybe that's your tree today. We can grow from here. Or we're going to work on our balancing, bringing that leg up. Option then to slide the hand down and place it right up on the inner thigh, right up into the top of that leg. And different hips, one side might work well for you, the other one not. Option to bring it onto the calf. And we're placing the hands, the heart. And maybe if we're feeling very stable there, we can grow our tree into that lovely, lovely pose. As we exhale, we're bringing the hands together at the center. Releasing back down, slide that leg. And all the way back to standing. Well done, even brought in a little bit of balancing today. So hoping, feeling open, feeling abundant, feeling ready for your day. And we're just going to melt ourselves back down like an ice cream onto the mat. And there's an invitation here to finish today's practice by coming down to lie on the mat just for a couple of breaths. But before we do that, nice open pose is to sit onto the hips on one side, stretch out the leg at the top. Just give ourselves a really lovely stretch here. Nice. I'm giving a ball the hint. And back to center. Let's move it over to the other side. So knees bent and then stretching out the top leg all the way up and over. Lovely. And then back to the center and releasing all the way down into lying on your mat. Thank you, Maisie. I'm going to scoop over here. And we're back with the back down on the floor, starting to feel the breath Noticing how the body has responded to this good bit of, warming up there. Can you feel the heart beating maybe? Sense of movement and flow. And just allowing the breath to move in and out of you, the sense of spaciousness. Tomorrow's going to be a lovely treat, I promise. But for now, I'll leave you with 3 nice long breaths. Lovely, lovely big breaths. And your letter today is O for open. And you've only got one more letter to collect, and then you might find that magic word. For now, your choice. If you're here on your Saturday morning, you're at your leisure, you can stay here, do some relaxation. If you're ready to come back, roll into the side, meet you in seated. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this with me. I'm so honoured to have you here, and I'm sending you so much yoga love and so much gratitude from the lake. See you tomorrow.